So just to ask you a few questions dating back to your original meeting with Eric, last January Eric had shared a business review with you to analyze your practice volume on several fronts, including consultations, teen, adult segments of your practice. Mm-hmm. Prior to that conversation, what was your perception of the premier and elite provider designations, and how realistic was it for you to reach that kind of designation with Invisalign?
I don't think prior to that conversation that I understood at all what those designations were or what kind of an impact they could have on my practice. Mm. So after I visited with Eric and took a look at some numbers, consultations that were coming in, conversion rates into starts, and the low percentage of Invisalign that we were doing, I think it was about 3% at the time, I realized that we needed to get the entire staff on board. Either we were going to commit to doing Invisalign or we were going to continue to kind of muddle along. And I saw Invisalign as a way not only to effectively treat patients, especially Invisalign Teen. Invisalign Teen made a big impact on me and how that could change my practice. So not only did we want to make a commitment to giving our patients the best treatment possible, we wanted to make a commitment on the staff's part to converting cases to Invisalign.
Dating up until about Q4 of last year, looking retrospectively, you all were averaging about 4 to 5 Invisalign starts per quarter, and starting here in January of this year, that has actually tripled. Now you're 15 to 20 starts per quarter. Mm-hmm. What were the fundamental changes that you think made that increase in utilization possible?
The more I understood how Invisalign worked and the types of cases that I could treat, it became more obvious to me that this is what our patients really wanted. So in consultations, I tried to eliminate the confusion. Initially, I would say, we can treat this one of two ways. We can do conventional appliances or we can do the Invisalign. And with the teens now, especially 13 and over, 12, 13 and over, I don't give them an option anymore. I just tell them Invisalign is the way to treat this case. And the reasons why. And the reasons why are multiple, but the cosmetics is what the teens want initially. And we have found more people coming to our practice from outside our original referral base because of the Invisalign Teen. And that was a big factor too, is to generate reasons for Invisalign, that we found Invisalign to be so saleable and invaluable to the practice. Were for the younger kids, the fact that they're invisible, that's what they want. It doesn't affect playing instruments or playing sports. It doesn't affect their social interaction, so they were very happy about that. But from our standpoint, no broken brackets, no poked wires. They can eat anything they want. And oral hygiene was a huge point and a big selling point to the parents as well. The kids can take the Invisalign trays out, brush, and put them back in, and the parents saw the difference between conventional braces and the possibility of decalcification and what they're doing now.
And you mentioned the commitment that you have made, that your team has made, and the benefit of that commitment being, hey, I'm learning more about what Invisalign can treat, what I can do with it in my hands, but what change have you seen in your team as a result of this commitment, their perception of Invisalign?
I'm really blessed to have the kind of a staff that I have, but once they got on board, it energized the office. It was like, periodically you need to do something in a practice to give you a shot in the arm. This was the shot of adrenaline or energy that we really needed. And I have a staff that just got on board. They wanted to learn about it. They wanted to know how Invisalign worked. They wanted me to convince them that this is not some fly-by-night deal. This is a real commitment, a way to treat orthodontic cases moving into the future. In our office, we've always tried to keep it a state-of-the-art, which is why we're doing the new, we're eliminating impressions as we know it. So we wanted to show our patients that we are cutting-edge, state-of-the-art, and that we have all the technology available. And we realized that Invisalign not only is a terrific way to treat an orthodontic case right now, but they continue to do the research. continually innovating, continually coming up with new ideas and new ways to treat Invisalign cases better, more efficiently, and quicker. And once the staff believed that the way that I believed it, and Eric was a terrific factor in helping us do that, it really gave us a new energy going into 2011.